what a fucking intro, man. That was fucking awesome. I mean, not really, but God, I put a lot of effort into that. Could you tell? Probably not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That I especially like the little intro there with I think that was 20th Century Fox though music that I had with MGM shit. So that didn't work. I guess it looked right though. Quad, what is going on, my brother?
Not much. How you doing today?
Good, good. It looks like we're going to be riding solo tonight. I'm not seeing our cohort. He might be on the road somewhere. I've not heard anything from him yet. What the hell's your day been like? Anything exciting happened to you?
No.
Anything?
I was
No.
trolling the Shuli Discord. Other than that, I didn't really do a lot. I had some stuff going on.
Are you still in the Shuli Discord? Goddamn, I didn't know that thing was even active.
It's not. That's why I was ruffling feathers. But yeah, as soon as I went in there talking shit, they woke up. But other than
Good,
that, I
good.
don't. It's the deadest Discord around for sure. Just
Yeah,
like
that's what I
everything
thought.
about the Shuli network is dead.
The Shoesters. Are you ready to jump into the Deadpool?
I mean, I've got my experience jumping into pools. Some people call it a
Well,
dead
yeah, you
pool.
know what? No,
Uh,
no pun intended there. The death pool.
yeah, dead pool,
Or
death pool. That's what
all
everyone
right.
called it after I tried to kill myself in it. Yep, that's what they called it.
Okay, wait a second now. I thought you just had a couple to drink and just dove a little bit in the shallow end there was the case. I didn't realize that there was some unaliving you were trying to do.
I mean, I wasn't trying to kill myself, but it
Oh,
was the
okay.
end result.
Well, right, right. That could have been. All right, there. I thought maybe you were saying you had some inclination to unalive yourself. Jesus Christ.
No, no, no.
So,
Actually, when I was standing on that there limb, one of my thoughts was I probably shouldn't do this. Like I even was saying that to myself, like, "Yeah, this is pretty dumb." It was, and I should have listened to
yeah,
myself.
hindsight. Fucking hindsight, my brother. Hindsight. All right. So let me get some of this fucking lonely music playing. Where is that at?
Lonely Heart Club Band. Where's the music? Huh? I don't hear nothing. What's going on? I don't hear anything.
Right
Where's
here.
the music? I don't hear shit.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. Oh, I hear music.
Little background, little festive background music for the death pool.
That sounds like
All
funk.
right. Some funk jam. I don't know. Okay, starting off on Deadpool. Of course, we start from the bottom and work our way to the number one spot. We got some new players in this week's Deadpool. You'll be surprised by a couple of names, I'm sure. Of course, there's some of the old familiar faces in here, and this is a fluid thing, so it's changing weekly. It's updated and changing every week. So let's get started in here. Here's a fella that we haven't been seeing much of lately, and I think he's kind of making a little bit of a fucking rebound or comeback, but it's Murph, and he's at 16-1. You can see that his odds have gone down from his all-time low of fucking 6-1, and he's slowly getting back into the groove, and it's looking like he's going to live another day to fight another day, I should say. Have you caught any of this Murph at all?
Oh yeah. He was like live yesterday. I think he's live today too. So he is alive. He's going live, and he's only on Rumble, which is kind of like being dead. Because no one is over there listening to you if you're just on Rumble. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I don't think he's been merching out, as they call it. The kids are calling it these days. When you take a monster dab hit and then you lean back and pass out, whilst having a pistol in your hand and maybe even a glass of whiskey and a beer. So who knows?
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, you add all that shit up, and that's a beautiful combination of death cocktail. So yeah, he should be on the list.
All right, next up is somebody we've all come to hate. We love to hate this guy. You all know him. You all love him. 15-1, Aaron M. Holty. I think that he has got some bad news still coming. For some reason, I don't think he's out of the woods yet. And I just see that there's some misfortune. He's counting his chickens before they hatch, in my opinion, because isn't he supposed to be like going through some type of program or something, or a pre-sensing thing or some shit like that? Isn't
Yeah,
that what
he's got some like preliminary domestic violence thing that he's supposed to do before he gets finally the plea agreement gets entered into the final docket by the court. But yeah, that goober motherfucker, absolutely. Like today, he missed the goal by $150, and everything in his life revolves around that goal. So if he keeps missing goals, there's a chance he won't miss when he puts that pistol in his mouth. But it's not a. That's not the only thing going in his mouth. He's got a lot of dudes shooting loads into the back of his throat, and I don't know. Can you get AIDS swallowing dudes cum all the time? I don't know.
I would imagine that it's a potential there for that little semen demon, something to go awry. That's for sure.
Then maybe he'll catch something.
Yeah, perhaps he will. This next one up here is somebody that I know you personally hate. I can't stand him either. He might be one of the most unattractive living human beings on the planet right now. That is a face that only mother could love. It's Stevie Lou at 12-1. What is happening to this guy? I've not watched MLC at all. I mean, does he even, the few times that I do watch it, I don't see the motherfucker. Is he even involved with the channel anymore? Is he doing his own show? I mean, I wonder, because I just don't see him around. Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, maybe he's already dead.
Maybe perhaps he is. I know some people like to probably do something like that, but
yeah, it seems highly likely that he's dead, because if not, he's just MIA. But other than that, I would say he's highly likely to have an issue and shot, stabbed, maybe nunchuck to death, and chuck to death.
Kanye out yet?
Is what? Oh, Kenyatta.
Kenyatta.
Kenyatta Bryant. Yeah. Kenyatta Matata. Indeed. We're just waiting for that dude to get back out of, Rikers Island so he can go finish the job. But other than that, Stevie Lou, he seems to like to open his little trap up to these non-gay black men, unlike Stevie Lou, who is a flaming homosexual. Whatever, he keeps talking to these straight black dudes, he's going to end up getting cracked in the head and end up dead.
Well, speaking of flaming, here we got the little redhead. Anybody who was Buck Dirty Day listed it back at 12-1. They were way up there for a minute, 99-1, and then we got word that she's taking on a few more clients. Men, women, anything for $1, folks. So we just never know. It could be any time for anybody that she has happened to been with in the last year or two that, hey, they could be buying the ranch because they stay in Hollywood. Let me get this out of here now. All right, next up. Oh, here's one that probably should be lower. KB, he's at 9-1. Okay, there's a large-scale conspiracy against Kevin Brennan. Right now, the cabal is trying to take him down.
I thought they were just trying to take his channel down. Are you trying to insinuate that they're just trying to end him, like his life, or just get rid of him? Period.
There's a lot of fine examples where Brake's going out on a 10-speed bike and somebody gets killed. Going down
or somebody just running his ass over on his 10-speed bike and keep going, right?
I mean, it's not like he doesn't have enemies.
Right. Yeah, he's got a couple enemies, all right. That's a fact, Jack. But he does wear that helmet. That's the one thing he's got going for him. But he's also got one of them crazy Panamanian ladies that he's married to. And if she ever gets annoyed with the dude, she might just end up sticking a blade right in his back.
Well, we can't confirm that he's actually still with her or not, though. That's the thing.
Correct.
So, yeah. Yep. So next on our list, Cardiff Electric, 7-1. All right, so this closeted fellow right here, he's another one, kind of like Dirty Dayless. A little bit too much hanky-panky with the same stanky, and you're going to get in some trouble. It leads to bad juju, my friends, if you know what I mean.
Is the potato a whore? Is that what you're insinuating here?
I've heard that he gets around like a 2-bit fucking French girl, so.
I had not heard that.
But with never mind, I'm not going to say that part. That could be in a lot of trouble. Anyhow, next up on the list. Oh, where's he at? There he goes. Chad Zumick, 5-1. Have you been paying attention? Is the Ray DeVito show still a thing with them?
I do not believe they're doing a DeVito show lately, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's because he joined a cabal and he doesn't have any free time now. So
now you know as well as I do that goddamn that guy ain't smart enough to be the people that they say in the cabal. I don't know what the hell Dan's talking about everybody that anybody mentioned and said yes, yeah, or whatever to that. There's no way none of them could be smart enough. There's bigger players in this ball, I'm afraid. I'm talking about like a Bordeaux, somebody like that.
Yeah, but they said there's a comedian, a chatter, and a cunt. And I would imagine, what are you saying, that Chad and Ray could not be the comedians because they're both too dumb? Is that what you're saying?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, who is some other comedians that would kind of be in KB world, but not necessarily in this world? I don't know.
Gino.
Oh yeah, but there's another one that ain't gonna fucking have enough sense to fucking do anything.
Is John a comedian? Is Shuley a comedian? I don't know. Bob Levy a comedian?
You know, you make a good point there with Shuley and Cabal. I mean, that fucking tracks. Okay, so who knows? It could be old Shuley. In the meantime,
Jew Cabal.
The Jewish Kabbalah. Okay, well, after Chad here's a guy that everybody's he's getting to become real easy to fucking hate, I'll be honest with you. All right. Clearwater Chad. We like Waterhead Chad, 5-1. Yeah, I can't stand Chad. And after he said that he's all down for people striking channels, he even went lower in my fucking thing. You know, he just despicable. Just despicable. What is he, a chef or something?
I have no idea what he does for a living. I know he's a Scientologist, Hunter. I'll give him a little respect for doing that, because boy, oh boy, them Scientologists, I'll tell you what, they are all psychos. And the people on both sides of the Scientology seem like weirdos. But yeah, if you're worried about Clearwater Chad getting hit, it ain't going to be from the Dabbleverse. It'll be from one of the past people that he fucked with in Scientology. You don't do that. They'll come get you.
All right. Goddamn, how did I miss this guy? Chuck the Gay Vampire. He's at 12-1 odds. This guy is an emerging star in the world of the Dabbleverse, I think. Maybe not, but he is just goofy enough to make a splash, okay? There's a lot of new players. I think we'll check the Gay Vampire, but, you know, how do you kill a vampire? Why is his odds this high? Jesus Christ. I'm the one that made the odds.
You got to stick a stake through his heart. Apparently, you're going to have to track him down and wake him up in his little coffin and end it all for him.
Yeah. How about I just cut his hair and see how he responds? That would be better.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a fag, even though he says he's not. He definitely comes off that way.
I think he's lying a little bit. Okay, here's somebody new to this week's list. Carl Hamburger, 4-1 odds.
Hamburger.
I never really disliked or hated Carl, but I'm starting to a little bit. After I think that he downplayed us and try to. He almost kind of tried to big time us in a way. I say try. He did. So he's straightly in my crosshairs now, and that you got that bullseye on your back from me, buddy. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, Carl.
In all honesty, I mean, I already did see a little bit of that when I was doing the Stuttering John thing. Obviously, that's what set me totally against Shuley at that point. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is with Burger. If he actually, I'm not sure who was being a little cuter on this little go round with us in Adam Bush. If indeed Carl put Adam up to that, and they were trying to be cutesy and downplay us and rip us, or if they were just having a good old gay time together and trying to just do us a favor. Do you think they were trying to do us a favor?
I don't think so. Goddamn it! I think that was malicious intent by them fuckers. Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, like they came in to do a podcast so that they could report back and fuck with us, talk shit about us, possibly make us one of their little podcasts that they cover and rip on. I kind of felt like that,
good.
Honestly.
Well, wow, you really felt like you were being violated then, weren't you? It was that bad. I understand, man. The motherfuckers, yeah, they, I don't know what their fucking final plans are, but I'm sure we'll have something in the works for them motherfuckers. So,
well, the best revenge is success. So if we just keep doing what we're doing and people like it, then none of what they fucking try to pull ever will matter one bit. And same with Shuley. None of the shit he tries to pull ever matters if we still are entertaining our fans and doing our own thing and having fun doing it. So all those bigger shows can go fuck themselves when they try to pull shit with the underdogs, because we'll show them in the end. They're just trying to hold everyone down, I do think they don't like competition, so anytime they see shows doing well or having any success, they want to try to hold them underwater. That is part of the deal.
Yep. All right, next up, somebody we kind of love and hate and love, hate to love to hate. Chaz at 7-2 odds. Okay.
Who's this lady?
Hey, there you go. We don't even know. He might be dead. Nobody's heard from him nowadays. And the last time we heard anything from him, his words were, "I'll be back in 5 minutes." And we always know what that's code for.
Oh, I know this bitch. Yeah, what's with the gang sign too? Maybe he's in one of these gangs over there in England, and that's dangerous, man. You'll end up getting chopped up with a machete, or anyway, we know that the dude has some issues with chemicals that he puts in his body, so that could be a problem. And of course, being an alcoholic and mixing all of the above is very dangerous, but he's a well-known gay man too, so once again with the AIDS thing, Carl, another gay reference. Does that bug you?
Oh, don't get upset, Adam. Well, next time we'll just be blunt and ask you, are you a fag or not?
You a fag or not, faggot?
Are you a fagoozy or not? Okay, next up on this list, where is he? Oh, Mr. Red Rocket. This is Ski Mask. He's at 3-1. This is Ingwe's good buddy. Ingwe told me he feels like he hasn't lived if he hasn't had a fucking session with Ski Mask. So I don't know. What's happening with Ski Mask? You got a direct line to him. How's he doing? Is he struggling with another fucking booze session or what? There, Bud. Any news?
I mean, the walking glory hole himself does seem like he's laid off and doing good. Just minding his own P's and Q's and living life down there and staying out of trouble. So we're not seeing him on podcasts. That's probably a sign that he's doing good.
Good. All right. Next up on the list is, holy shit, Honk, your boy, 3-1. let me tell you, I got a fucking litany of fucking problems here. Just a shitload going from long COVID to fucking ugly fucking cells in me, everything else. So who knows? I don't drink, but I smoke enough weed. Who knows? It could be the finale of me one time, especially if I smoke any more of those fucking vape pens. But 3 to 1 on honk, that seems like pretty low to me. I don't need no comment from you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are the weird cells in you?
Bad cells. I'm talking like degenerative shit.
You're degenerate.
Man,
You're a degenerate.
I'm a degenerate. Yeah. Okay, who do we got up next here? Oh,
You're old as fuck, though. Honestly.
Yeah, I am. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. All right, Lou to God, 5-2. He's putting on weight. He's just like Joey C. Joey C is getting fatter by the day. I'm afraid Lou is as well. I like Lou. If you're listening or watching out there, I would love it if you would go and jump on that scale again for me the next time you do a podcast or a live stream, my friend. Because I just want to
No. He tricked us last time. That scale was not accurate, or I don't even think he had his heels on the thing completely, or he was like leaning something. Because what did it say? 580, but we know he's well over 600 pounds. There's no doubt about it.
60. Okay, next victim on the list. This one, I mean, what can you do? It's almost boring to have him on here, but shit. He keeps defying logic and the law of nature, and he's just still living and living and living. That's Johnny Crutches at 2-1. Though I do think the MS is starting to heat up on him a little bit. He seems like he's having more troubles daily.
No, that's just because it's getting harder to hit the goal, and dealing with Aaron making up new rules on a daily basis it's killing him. It's killing him inside, wrong.
Oh my God. Poor Johnny Crutches. We hardly knew you. Okay, next up on the list. Oh, this is a regular on here. That's Bobby Nick. And his odds are even money. Bobby's back to smoking 5 packs of cigarettes a day, 4 TV dinners. So I don't really need to keep going on and on about him. But yeah, we know one day this horse is going to come in, folks, across the finish line. All right. And last but not least, our co-host, Ingwe Malmstream, who is the fucking favorite this week at 1-3 odds. That means if you bet $2, you can win 40 cents. All right. This is some bad odds, folks. The worst you can get is 1-9. 1-3 is pretty bad. So, like I said, you bet $2 to win 40 fucking cents. But look at Ingwe's face. He does kind of look like he might be ready to depart this world. I don't know, man.
He's got that 1,000-yard stare. He does kind of have that. But yeah. He looks actually just kind of crazy, to tell you the truth. Other than that,
you know what, he does look fucking that shit crazy. And look at that hairdo of his. It's like he was trying to pull it out, or was he styling it or something?
He's trying to relive his the 1950s like a greaser.
He's a fucking greaser.
He's an outsider.
All right. Sure. That's the dad pool for this week, folks. So, are we ready to get into the next thing, which is Joey C? This next part here, we're going to be going over
Joey C. Oh, you mean the topic? I got you.
The topic, Joey C. I understand. This was from Joey's last live stream that he did, which is now 5 days ago. Maybe he went on his vacation right now. He said, fuck it,
maybe
finally.
He's dead.
He doesn't give a shit. Maybe he's dead. He wasn't in the Deadpool this week.
Maybe he's depressed.
So, he's depressed or deprived?
Maybe he's depressed. Maybe he's on meth bender.
Oh, good point. Maybe
he's on a gambling bender. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's chasing Mrs. C around the city trying to get her back because she's out there with a bunch of other fellers. Like the possibilities are kind of endless with this situation, Hawk.
They
That's
really are. They really are. Well, Joey, we hope you're doing okay. And when I
yeah. We
say that,
really
you're
hope
not
the
there.
best for you.
We really hope you're doing great and all that good stuff. Let's get into this, guys. This is, like I said, their last show that they did since the hiatus. And we're going to go ahead and just play the spots, how we do at the time marks and review it kind of. Here he is talking about our boy Kahuna, though, in a bad fucking manner. And I thought Kahuna might be here, and I wanted to get him to comment on it.
Goes in the chat room and fucking acknowledges that, and then going to blame me. Just like he told everybody I didn't pay him when I paid him fucking over what he fucking was supposed to get. Because he's a fucking fat fucking piece of shit. That's what he is. Okay? And I don't give a fuck.
You can super chat it though, Ronnie.
So he likes to fucking lie like a little. He's a little bit. Listen to me. Guys like him who are miserable, never happy, who are fucking always got to fucking play in la la land and fucking.
Kahuna is one of the happiest people I've met. He's got a great life, all right? He makes great money. He's got toys. He vacations in Hawaii once a year. How is he miserable, Joey? And this is coming from somebody who lives above a strip mall in the shitty-ass Tampa area. My God, man. Get a fucking clue.
Playland like he does, and that's what his amusement is.
Yeah, Joey C
like said,
totally doesn't live in Playland, right?
Exactly. I mean, if you're talking about somebody who is fucking out of the fucking loop, Jesus Christ. No, I didn't get that to that big size there. Damn it.
Supersized
me.
Jack said, come on, I'm in bed. Yeah, he's in bed with his dick up his own ass because that's the only way he can get sex, by fucking himself in the ass. You understand? And that's a fact. You understand?
That's Mr. C is one person to be talking about not being able to get laid, considering his erectile dysfunction problems we know all about.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed about Joey, when he says that's the fact, that is in fact the opposite of a fact. It's there's not a truth there, but he loves saying that's a fact.
I mean, how can you say it's a fact that you sleep in his bed?
No, I'm just telling you. You can tell. Look at him. Look at the fucking dude.
I don't know what to look at.
Moron. What the fuck, dude? I mean, come on. Let's call a spade and an orange and an apple an apple.
And a clown a clown?
It's a clown a clown. That's right.
Ronnie!
You know, they all think they're all smart, but they're not.
All right, hold on there, guys.
They all think they're all smart, but they're not. Oh, yes. Lou the God and Joey C, who we go to find out who is and is not smart. The arbiters of smartness.
They're some of the smartest people in Tampa, I think. Let's get back to this here now.
In Ybor City.
We start talking about everything that was going on. And I knew
Ybor City.
That it came across his desk by fucking the Tard Mason, that he thinks he's fucking doing something. So I put the ball in Shuli's court. Let me ask you something, Shuli. If they took the Shuli name and made a website, would you put up a day? He said, fuck no, I'd have done the same thing. Oh, there you go. Case closed. So now when you reverse it and you see why I don't believe in what was done, I would never do that if it was under circumstance. But you don't get to go take my fucking name and think it's so fucking okay. You just don't get to do that. And anybody that has a channel with their name on it would not put up with it. They would have done the same thing. So as far as what I think, what Mason and it's $2,000 and justice for Kahuna, stick Kahuna up your fucking dick, motherfucker. Okay? Because Kahuna ain't shit, and neither are you. You understand?
Damn it, Kahuna, I wish you were here. So essentially what Joey's saying is that because those guys over at TLC are not TLC, TCN
Yeah.
are sniping his or running his old replays, that he had every right in the world to go ahead and strike channels, even though he really had no basis for doing that. That's what he did. He figured and he pulled Shuley into it, and Shuley apparently gave him the A-OK and said, yeah, that's exactly what I do. So Shuley, if that's the truth, you're also a piece of shit, pal.
Yeah, of course
Real
it's the
fucking-
truth. He just struck Menser Math because Menser Math was watching Anthony Zenhauser's special on I think it's on the Shuley Network, right?
I think.
Anyway, long story short, they struck it. I do believe it's in Shuley's fucking name. So there you go. Shuley is totally for doing the content strikes. The same thing that he bitches about Stuttering John doing all the time. No, there is no bigger hypocrite than Shuley. Or
Yeah, he's
bitch.
prolific. All right. Let's move along to the 14-minute mark.
Okay, so you put him in some things that get graded. All right.
Joey's collecting pennies now. Okay, he goes and buys him a roll of pennies, and he's thinking he's going to find that $1 million one that you always see in the back of a magazine that
Right.
you start looking through your change for. Yeah, he don't get it. That penny from 1930 is worth how much? A fucking penny. All right, there's no money there, big guy. But yeah, it's funny to see Joey with his show and tell like a goddamn 5-year-old, showing off his pennies that he just put in these sleeves.
Him, Chad, Ray, always showing off their little toys and trinkets. That's a fact. Yeah, but yeah, something Joey can afford to collect. Pennies.
Penny? That was well thought of.
Yeah.
Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe Joseph Catalano will get lucky with his penny finds.
39 penny, wheat penny. That's a 39. That's a 37, 1937. You got 37, 39, a 40, 1940 penny, 1940 wheatback penny. You got 1941 wheatback penny.
Show them all, Joey.
1942.
Shit, me and you grew
wheatback
up in the
penny.
70s and 80s, man. Fucking how many billions of fucking wheat back pennies went through your little fingers?
Oh man, shit. There's too many to count. I mean, even silver quarters and crap, man. I can remember. Now they quit producing those in '64, but they were still in circulation, and you could get them at the stores well up into the early '70s. You know, it's amazing.
Oh, I remember getting like all that shit into the 80s. Any of that stuff,
Yeah,
it was still around.
silver dollars, fucking A,
Oh, yeah.
man.
For sure.
When's the last time you seen one of them? It's been a minute for me.
Yeah, man, but fuck,
A 1950
all that
penny.
stuff used to be floating around.
Yeah,
Not a big
good
deal.
old days. The good old days, my brothers.
So what is
Okay.
he doing? So he's buying these from a
No.
collector?
No, what he's doing is he's going into the bank or whatever establishment has got penny rolls, and he's buying them from them. You know, he'll give them the 50 cents for it, and they'll give him the penny rolls, and he's looking for these old pennies, which are worth a fucking penny. But yeah, it isn't, you know, he ain't buying them going down to some coin store and picking up some rare ones, if that's what you're alluding to. No.
No, I was just gonna say, is he buying these from someone that already went through them, marked them, and that's what I was thinking. How dumb would he actually be if that's what he was doing? So I guess at least he's digging through and look for himself.
Yeah. One time he isn't lazy, goddamn guy. Oh, sorry, wrong one. All right, let's see what mark I'm going for next here. 1622. All right. This is Lou telling fucking Joey that he has another job or some shit or a real job. I don't know.
Works and
Doubt it.
you know, so that's gonna be good. I found out some. Did you get the clip I sent you, Lou?
Did I watch it? No.
Yeah.
Did I
You
receive
didn't
it?
watch it?
Bro, Joey, I'm busy.
Jesus, the 4:59-second fucking clip.
Okay, I am busy with work. I don't have time to do anything.
What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? Huh?
Not bullshit. I have a job that takes up the majority of my day when I'm not doing this.
Okay, let's make one thing perfectly clear there, Lou the God. You babysitting your bastard grandchildren is not a fucking other job. It's something you do because your big fat ass can't get out there and work, and you just let your wife take care of you, pretty much. You know this, Lou. Pull your head out of your big old fucking. You know what Lou reminds me of? You ever seen the Macy Day Parade balloons? If we put some strings on his ass and put him up, I swear to God, he'd fucking look just like one of them fat fuckers.
Right. So, what exactly did he say that again? He said, when I don't have time to watch clips, I'm working
Another
all the
job.
time now. And
I
what?
have a job.
And I have a job and I only can do this when I have free time. What? Can we play that again?
Let's go back. Yep, here we go.
Just back it up 10 seconds.
Oh,
Works and so that's gonna be good. I found out some. Did you get the clip I sent you, Lou?
Did I watch it? No.
Yeah.
Did I
You
receive
didn't
it?
watch it?
Bro, Joey, I'm busy.
Jesus, the 4:59-second fucking clip.
Okay, I am busy with work. I don't have time to do anything.
What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? Huh?
Not bullshit. I have a job that takes up the majority of my day when I'm not doing this.
Jesus Christ, man. Just put us to the back burner.
I
That's
have a
just the way
job
to
that
do it.
takes
I
up the
get it.
majority of my day when I'm not doing this.
right.
What? Does that make any sense to you?
No, none. That's what I'm saying. Because all it is babysitting his grandkids. All right.
So
That's
he
what-
could do podcasting whenever he wants to
Right.
because his job
But-
takes up time. What bullshit? Yeah, that does not sound like he has a job.
No, he don't.
Unless
like
he makes it sound like he has a job that he could just like clock in and clock out anytime he feels like. So maybe is there jobs like that? Like, DoorDash.
DoorDash. Oh, good.
No,
point.
yeah,
Good
you could
point.
just say like, okay, available now and start doing it and then go off the clock whenever you feel like it, right?
Exactly.
So he can not be doing DoorDash when he wants to do the podcasting. Or so it has to be a job like that. Piecemeal, weird job. Whatever.
Okay,
congrats to him if he is actually doing work, though. That's good. Better than nothing.
Do you think he really gets up and about, though?
I mean, driving around delivering food is not really that difficult. I guess he could possibly be doing that.
Okay, this is great.
New discoveries in the world, and
You want to know something?
Uh,
I just received an email, and
Okay, this is the wanted poster, or the I'm sorry, the Catalano poster incident right here, where they initially discovered it.
my dude,
hmm?
I'm going to say some words, Joey, just so you know.
Mhm.
These bitch ass motherfuckers
Mhm.
literally paid someone to do a flyer
Mhm.
and put it up on a window in your neighborhood,
Mhm.
and then take a picture with said flyer
Mhm.
covering their body.
Mhm.
Like, this is how desperate they are for attention.
Oh, they're definitely desperate. What? So
when you go downstairs, the way you used to go in and out your apartment, not the back way,
right?
just look on one of those windows and you're going to see a Catalano Con flyer coming April 2026.
Really? It's there now?
Yeah.
Hey, babe, go downstairs out in the front for me.
And there's
Because
the tough guy move right there that we talked about the other night on your show, Quad. Fucking yeah. Anytime anybody, anything with any potential, well, I don't want to say violent thing, but you know what I'm
Confronting
getting
someone,
at.
confronting
Yeah,
another
any
person. It's
confrontational
always going to
type
be
stuff.
Christina C doing the leading out in front every time.
Exactly. And Joey balls the size of a fucking field mice. Just
So
disgusting.
someone from the TCN network must have let these guys know that had happened during this show, or
Somebody emailed Lou.
right in
I
the
don't know
middle of
who
the
it
show.
was, but right, he got an anonymous email, I believe, and it showed him a picture of it
I
of
don't ever watch
the
this show.
person.
I don't ever watch this crap, so I didn't see this
Yeah, I
happen.
know.
But
All right.
that's hilarious, man. I love that. That's amazing.
No, it's fucking great. And let's go ahead and watch that right
Do,
now. They're going to
do you
bring
know
up the
when they
poster
hung
and
it?
all
Like how long did they hang it? Like right during the show?
that. That I don't know. That I don't know. I don't think so. I think that it was they took a picture and sent it to Lou, and then he looked down and recognized it from being Joey's property. So
Yeah, the strip mall that everyone and their dog has seen. Yes,
right,
we're all
right,
very
right.
aware. Yeah.
So anyhow, that's how that happened. But let's go there where they take a look at it. They bring it up the poster, or Mrs. C does.
these tards printed up a flyer and they posted it on the building. What are these trolls? Lou just told me.
I held back on the N word.
What did they put? They put a
Good
naked.
evening, Stephen.
They put a naked picture on there or something. You said?
No, it's not a naked picture. It's just a picture of your face, and then Catalano Con coming April 2026 with some choice names.
But it's not April 2026.
You and I both know that, but
so they actually spent money, or they got somebody that lives near us. There's somebody, one of them live here.
Regardless of the fact they got someone to fucking print this.
I don't know. On one of the windows out there.
I don't know the exact window,
but it's on the strip mall.
Look, you know what? Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, they're desperate. They're definitely fucking desperate. There's no doubt about that.
All right,
that's okay. I mean, they're just committing crimes, and that's why when the indictments come, they all go to trial too. And I don't give a shit. I already gave every one of their.
Stop it there. When the indictments come, did you know that it's illegal to hang up posters on a strip mall in the window? I don't.
Who didn't know that? Who the fuck didn't know that?
I mean, let's be serious here.
Pretty lame.
Damn. I mean, if let's say the strip mall itself trespassed you, and then they said you could never come back here again, and then you went on the property and like tried to hang up posters, you'd be in some trouble. But
right,
yeah, until someone's like told not to come onto the property, you can pretty much fucking posters all day, every day, all you want. Now I don't. Maybe you'd be in a little bit of trouble if you took like glue and glued it to like a painted wall, but yeah, sticking tape to a window, that's not a thing.
What's the offense on that, Your Honor?
I'll give you the razor blade to scratch off the glue, you fucking idiot.
Okay, okay. This was something I thought was kind of funny. Take a look at Lou's face. He does something here, I think, that makes that he's making his daddy proud about him. Let me get up here to 23.
The indictments are coming down too. That's the funniest thing. He actually thinks like a bunch of people are going to be getting in trouble for calling him or any of the stuff that people do to him. They've been doing it to him for years.
According to him, that Hawk guy was supposed to have been going to jail fucking for the last 2 years. So you know how.
Yeah, I've known him for a year and a half, and he's. I've known like Ian for a year and a half, and Joey's pretty much been saying he's going to prison since I've known him. So there you go. Still hasn't happened. I'm sure it won't.
All right, let's get up here to 23-14 and just watch Lou's face after he tells him Joey something. You can just see how proud he is. He's just gleaming and he's so excited. He made Daddy happy.
Joey, a lady held it, but Triple G took the photo.
She's going to call the police.
That's right.
And get them for harassment.
That's the person that brought it.
Okay. So they put their face up. Okay, so we see the car. It's a blue car,
mm-hmm.
and it's some lady, but she's hiding her face.
Mm-hmm.
So,
mm-hmm.
But yeah, Miss Greta, we apologize about that. But yes, by all means, call the authorities.
All right. Just report it to the authorities. Please do. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's funny. That's real funny. Yeah,
it is funny. It's hilarious, actually. But yeah, so he's actually going to call the police. Funny.
Right.
I'm actually. So she called the landlord, right? Because obviously they don't own a fucking thing, so therefore they have to call the people that own the property and complain. And that's the way that they're going to get him in trouble, is by getting the people that own the strip mall in trouble, to call the cops so that they get in trouble. Like, so I guess they, in essence, that's what they're going to be doing, is trying to get those people trespassed, but they're going to have to get a license plate. They're going to have to find out identities before they can say, hey, you're not allowed on the property. Plus they have to let those people know that they're not allowed on the property. Like a subpoena or something.
Right.
They're going to have to send them a ticket or some shit. What up, Kahuna?
Kahuna, good to see you, buddy.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Is that a picture
I was listening the whole time.
Is that a picture of you over your right shoulder?
That's me. That's me and Cupcake there. Joey had that shirt, the Belly Bros, made up.
Oh.
So we leaned into that, and we had some AI pictures of us done with beer guts. Can't really see the bottom of it right there, but
I see a cupcake.
We have that on our
saying
show.
That
we
works.
do Sunday morning.
Okay, so we were just going over some Joey stuff.
I was listening. What a
good.
fucking dirtbag.
Well, what's your comments on it? I mean,
what he said to you personally. Yeah, what are the what did you think about that?
The first thing I want to say is his reaction to Lou. I don't know what Lou does. He says he works all day and doesn't have time for this shit. Joey's reaction to Lou for working says it all. He fucking lost it because Lou had something else to do more important than Joey's bullshit.
Right.
That's coming from a guy that just can't get off his fucking fat ass.
Do you think he's a DoorDash guy?
Oh, I don't know. Is that what he said? I never.
No, I was trying to guess, because he made it sound like he could pretty much like work anytime he feels like, and when he doesn't work, he takes time off to go do like the podcast, which he can do. But it sounds like any moment he feels like it. So I'm assuming he has a job that he can just go do it, and at any time he feels like. And very few jobs like that out there. Uber Eats,
you know what?
DoorDash.
If he's doing
like
DoorDash,
that.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Fuckers
I said he's working. That's good.
That's right.
Something.
I don't give a fuck if it's picking up dog shit in other people's yards. It's a fucking job.
Right.
He's getting out his ass. He's doing something.
Agreed. Yeah,
okay.
Joey wouldn't know how to do it.
All right. Well, what about the shit he was saying about you? Are you miserable, Kahuna? You seem like
horrible.
A real miserable son of a gun.
Horrible.
That's what I thought. But yeah, he seems to think that you just would rather be doing this live streaming than working in your real world business and stuff like that, and just
you're not happy.
That's why I wasn't here. That's why I wasn't here on time.
Exactly.
You're not a happy guy.
I was fucking working. I was
You're
working.
miserable. You're miserable.
Yeah, you're
Kahuna.
miserable,
I'm miserably
unhappy, angry. I think he said you're angry or something.
Angry?
Unhappy.
Yes. Yes, I'm very angry.
Unlike Joey.
Takes
of
me a
course.
while to get my dick up my ass.
Yeah,
he
Good,
says.
good.
Yeah.
That's a trait you really don't want to be prolific at. So that's good. It takes you a minute.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting better. I'm getting faster at it. So
All right, let's go to the 24:59 mark. Shuli again.
hey, who did you
it's
said
just-
earlier
it's-
that
it's-
Shuli
it's
doxed
like
somebody?
Quad was saying something.
Who did he
doxed?
dox? Or struck. Struck, I mean.
Oh, Menser Math. For watching
Guess I don't know who
Zenhauser's comedy special. But he was
Oh, he
commenting
played it
on
on YouTube?
Yeah, but he was commenting on it like every 7 fucking seconds and talking over it the entire time. And then whatever they decided to strike him. So there you go. The Shulies are strikers.
Did it stick?
Yeah. Yeah, the video's down.
Wow. Oh, well, here we go.
I guess I don't know what the rules are for that.
Nobody
I mean,
does, but-
technically, the rule is like you can strike someone's fucking channel for content that you say is stolen, and they have to prove otherwise. That's the messed up part about, we've talked about that.
Mm.
That's like with the TCN thing. Like Joey can strike it anytime he wants to, and they'll take it down, and they'll take your word for it that it is stolen content until you prove otherwise, which is whatever. It takes a court to do that.
He just wants your fucking name. He doesn't care about anything else.
Yep. All right, here we go. 24:59.
Shuli fully understands now. He knows I'm not fucking. I don't fucking believe in that shit. Fucking all that doxing and fuck. But when they leave you no fucking choice, listen. If it was your fucking name, the Shuli Network, and they
No
what would you do?
choice.
Hands down, without hesitation.
Care to comment on that, Kahuna?
No choice? I don't understand. What does that mean? No choice. You can be a man or you can be a fucking coward pussy and dox.
And
You're
you
a
can be a
fucking
man,
man.
or you can call the cops because someone put a poster on a window. You fucking pussy,
Yeah, for
snitch
God's
ass
sake.
bitch. The dude, we call him a snitch for a reason. He literally is a snitch.
A proud
Did
one.
that person didn't get in trouble for anything, did she?
No.
Oh, they'll never figure
No.
out who the fuck it was, and it's not that important. The cops aren't going to show up to
Yeah,
waste
they're
their
not gonna-
time for a poster. They'll never make an investigation attempt. They got like murders that aren't solved in Tampa Bay, I would assume. They probably have way bigger fish to fry than that shit.
I would think.
I would hope. Or I guess not. No, I guess in a good world, they would be coming out to investigate that. But it
Well, here
ain't.
comes the Shuli part.
Right.
On live air, he said, "Oh, there's no way I put up with that. They'd be done." So you understand what I'm saying? So now my credibility is not so bad because they're going to areas that they need not to go. And here, I'm gonna even take it even further. You understand? Because I'm gonna try to stay as humble as I can here. But I'm gonna tell you something. I discovered something that outside of probably a fucking DNA, is probably turned out to be really, really good for me. So, and fuck these guys. You know what? I don't give a fuck because you know what? They meaningless to me. There's nothing they can do. They want to. This is a child game. When you got to be desperate enough to come to my fucking downstairs of the building and do this shit and think this is funny, it's not. Okay, and that Triple G
is.
bitch is a bitch. She ain't coming nowhere.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm under the impression that Joey's seeing them, or at least Lou gave him the idea that Triple G is responsible for that flyer, that he is somehow the one who drove down there and put it on the thing. I mean, that's what he thinks.
They don't have proof of that, though.
No, they don't have.
Well, they
any
had a
proof.
picture of the lady.
I know, but no, he's saying that Triple G is the one for sure that took the picture of the lady. Like, unless he knows what Triple G's email is or has talked to him in the past, like, or how he got that. He said it came in an email. So, unless he knows the email address of Triple G, then he's just making shit up. It could be
Right.
anyone.
Right.
He's probably making the whole fucking thing up. You can't believe a word he says.
No,
No.
I know that.
We did see a picture of the poster and whatnot, though. So in the lady and all that stuff. So I highly doubt he made some fictional poster that says the Catalano network on it completely.
No, but he had the poster off the window.
Oh yeah, yeah. They took the poster off the window, but
They went and Mrs. C risked her life to go down there by herself.
Yeah, we watched that.
Stand up for her man.
Yeah,
and get that poster off the window for him.
And then he said,
"She survived, though. She's a survivor."
What did he say? There's good news though, because outside of DNA, what was he going to say about that? He said he has good news.
I didn't hear anything else.
Yeah, he was saying something.
I think he got interrupted.
I think he's gonna allude to the fact that there's like a camera across the street, and that they're gonna get the license plate number, and they're gonna solve this whodunit.
What a fucking wop! Jesus Christ, he's a wop. Man.
Yeah. Speaking of snitches, here we go.
Okay, so
Sammy the Bull.
Funny that Joey, talks about snitching like it's all right. Well, guess who one of his idols is? Listen to this fucking letter or email that Joey C sent to Sammy the Bulls, the snitch Gravano.
Oh, he sent one
play
to
the clip.
Sammy and fucking Mike Francesi?
Yes.
What?
Yeah,
that's hilarious. Actually, okay, this makes sense though. If you think about this, Hawk, the only people that will even give him the time of day are snitches. What does that say? Because the real deal guys won't fucking talk to him.
No,
I got a theory. I got a theory I'd like to run past you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
What proof do we have that any of his relatives? There's a lot of Catalanos. A lot of fucking Joey Catalanos.
Right.
Where is the proof that any of his relation was ever involved in the mob?
There is none.
He's sending these emails to guys who, if you have it on this video, the guy doesn't know who the fuck Joey is.
No,
he recognizes the last name.
We barely know who he is.
I
mean, there's a few baseball players that know him because you watch their jock straps, I guess, but other than outside of that, nobody in the world knows who fucking Joey C is.
No, he's fucking going off that name. He's just using the name.
All right, here's Sammy the Bull's response and Joey's comment and response.
Hi, Joe Catalano here. Any chance I can interview you on my podcast? I did reach out to you on Instagram. Michael Franchise can vouch for me. Well, Joe.
This is Joe Catalano.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure who you are, but I have cousins who are Catalanos. In the Catalano family, they were from Long Island. They're my cousins. I had...
Okay, Joey's all excited that this could be one of his cousins, the snitch, but he doesn't get. They were all from Long Island, okay? Joey's from Chicago. So, yeah, that's not your cousin there, big guy, you fucking wop.
So, well, the uncles and aunts in that family died, but I have cousins there, Joe. I'm not sure if you're one of them. And what do they want me to do?
He wants you to be on his podcast. He should reach out to me.
Reach out to Mina and we could talk about it.
So send an email to support@sammythebull.com.
And let me know if you're my cousin or you're related to me in some way.
Hi, Joe.
So, I'll tell you how this went. He probably sent him a message with the information of what Joey C's podcast is, they looked at it and went, "The fuck, we're doing anything with this fucking loser? There's 0% chance. Done. End of story."
If that interview happens, I want fucking Cupcake to be there because he knows Joey better than Joey does.
It's not gonna happen.
It can
It will
happen.
never happen. No, not even a snitch of a fucking ex mobster will have anything to do with this fucking loser. Not a chance in hell. The fakest, lamest,
Joey thinks he's a
wannabe
good
snitch
liar.
mobster. Not that good. Once they
Joey
start
thinks
rattling,
he's a good
stuff
liar,
up.
so he probably thinks he'll figure a way in.
Well, he's not a good liar. He just quotes fucking scenes from mobster movies that he's seen his entire life a million times over. Like, he's not that smart.
But
He'll
he
get
thinks
busted.
he is.
Yeah, like an actual mobster that knows the inside stuff. Like the second he starts having a conversation with him, he would know that. But it'll never happen. This dude knows that Joey sees a clown. And would have 0 things to do with this fucking loser.
He'll figure it out.
All right. Hopefully I will too here real quick.
Joey the
Okay.
Snitch Catalano.
The
Are we
rat.
cousins?
Calls me a rat. He's the rat.
Are we cousins?
Fucker's projecting.
You never
all the
think,
time.
but you guys are brilliant. You guys are fucking brilliant, but you never think. Yeah, this better be important.
Yeah, who this?
This is great. Did you read this super chat here by Cheeseburger? Joey, I just got the flyer for Catalano Con. I'm so glad you and Quadfather finally made peace. He's a great guy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's good. Cheeseburger's a good shit. I like him.
That's not burger that we know, is it?
No.
Far from it, I'm sure.
Gordon?
Joey, I got the flyer for Catalano Con. I'm
do you
so
want?
glad you and Quadfather finally made peace. He's a great clown.
Okay, I'm not interested. So stick it up your ass,
And
put it
say
back in your
bye-bye.
fucking pile, and put do not disturb, all right? Goodbye. Okay?
Oh, you need to learn how to put spam callers to the spam
I don't give a
folder.
fuck, man. It does come up spam. It says spam likely is what it said.
Yeah, but your phone shouldn't ring for it, is what I'm saying.
So it's ringing for it. I don't,
So you could call my phone all you
Yeah,
want
just
to.
get the flyer.
It ain't coming in.
I'm so glad you were quiet. Yeah.
Yes, Joey needs a vacation.
Yeah.
I don't know what you missed, Bo.
Yeah.
But
That
the
really
turds,
happened. Yeah. You keep thinking that. But thanks for the waste of the 5 hours on the stupid, ridiculous statement you just made.
the turds decided to put up fake.
Anyhow, you were getting some play there, and you weren't even there, Quad. Let me see here. Let's go up to 32. But here he comes at you. Son of a bitch.
Scum. They all are over there. Scum. Okay? So, plain and simple.
Cum buckets.
They're the ones that go to sleep all fucking night and day with me on their fucking brain. And they make stupid statements like, you're irrelevant to me. Joey C's irrelevant. Then why the fuck do you sleep with your fucking mouth open? Where should I put my fucking cock down your throat, you bitch? Huh? Why? Why do you wish that? You got me on your fucking brain because you're a crippled fucking wheelchair bitch.
Oh,
Okay?
he thinks I think about him all the time?
That's all I got to say on that.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Okay, yeah, I get it now. Irrelevant. I call him irrelevant all the time. I guess that's what that is. No, yeah. No, I haven't thought about you since sorry, Joey. Sorry, buddy.
I have a
I
question.
really can't. I mean, I do your show, Honk, and I'll talk shit about Joey, but I don't. I think about all the shows we do. Do we ever bring up Joey on BYB ever?
No, it's a rare if we do. I think
Yeah, I mean,
maybe one.
we don't cover like a story, you know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah, we
Right.
might say like Joey's a bitch or whatever, but and then move on.
Right.
Yeah, I
I
don't
have a
cover him on my
question.
show.
Go ahead, Kahuna.
So every time he gets upset with somebody, he starts throwing out all these gay references. Was he gay before prison?
Maybe because he was taxing homosexuals around. But yeah, like why would you pick?
Oh yeah.
Why would you pick like the homosexual hooker strip to pick people up all the time at and give them rides?
Good point.
Why
Good
wouldn't you
point.
just stay away from that area of town or whatever? Like it doesn't seem that difficult.
Well, Joey would
He
tell you
liked
it was
it.
for the money. Yeah, it was for the
Oh
money.
yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
gays
It
really
was for something, all right. He was probably letting
Yeah,
the
it
dudes
is.
do stuff out of the back seat of his fucking rig. That's probably what's really true.
Yeah, with his financial predicament, it's understandable.
He chose loving over money back in those days.
I don't know how Mrs. C puts up with it.
Do you think she does actually? I mean, I think that they fight a hell of a lot more than what we know.
She has to
That's
protect that
amazing.
homo.
Boy,
She's-
did you watch any of those streams that they were playing on TCN about that trip to DabbleCon and back?
Yeah,
Holy
I did
Christ,
see some.
they were fucking fighting in that car.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you know that has
Yeah,
to
the way he
bug
talked to
Joey
her
that
is
TCN is just playing a 24/7 of all of his old content. You know that's killing him.
I think that that's a lot of the reason why he's talked about stopping for a couple of months. I think he thinks that
He
it's just all going to go away, and all the shit with the trolls is going to go away, and he'll come back in a later date. But we
What
all know that ain't
trolls?
true.
They're nice guys.
Yeah.
They're just doing a
Right,
show.
right. No, I
we have enough freaking shows and shit to play on that station for years.
Oh
It'll
yeah.
never die out.
I hope they get more watch hours too.
All right, let's go up here. Oh, here he's coming at Kahuna again.
Own fucking self. The idiot fucking doxed himself on live chat rooms. Never did I ever say anything about Kahuna's name when I mentioned that other name. He did to himself. Again, another proof of point. They say they're the smartest and I'm the dumbest. Okay? Go fuck yourself, Kahuna. And if you got a problem with that, you got.
Oh shit!
Kahuna, do you have a rebuttal for that?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do. I debated letting it go. And I decided that making him look like a fucking slimy sleazeball would be the better option. So that's why I went after him in that chat. I was in Jack's chat.
Okay, so did you dox yourself invariably at one time or something, or whatever he was saying?
No. He tried making it sound like it was a reference from The Godfather.
Right.
He did the same thing with Mason. It's like if I let it go, he was talking about me at the time. And he threw this Godfather reference in while he was on the subject of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I stayed quiet for a little while, and I kept thinking, he's a fucking douchebag. I'm just gonna let everybody know he's a douchebag. So,
What was the Godfather reference? I knew it was you, Kahuna. I know it was you all along.
No, he used my name like it was part of the show. Like one of the characters in The Godfather has my first name, and then he threw my last name in towards the end of the thing, still talking about me, and then he continued ranting about me after that. So it was
with your
obvious.
name.
Yep.
Well, I
He's
guess
a
at
fucking
least
dirtbag.
probably no one picked up on it, right? I would think at least that's something.
I don't know.
I'm sure several people know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The way
So
he was
it
going
wasn't
about
that
it.
coded where someone couldn't have figured it out.
No,
I didn't
it
watch
wasn't
it, so I have
coded
no
at
idea.
all. Yeah, no, it was straight up scumbag move.
Oh, okay.
From a scumbag.
Yep.
That tracks.
Let's see what happens here. Let's still got some more.
What you want?
Oh, I get it now.
What? What don't you get?
I get the correlation to what you were saying on Monday.
What's that?
Sonny, Kahuna.
All right, let's go up here to number 5648. God damn it. All right, this is where he talks about the goddamn PDF files again. I don't know what who he's saying about. Let's see here.
And the CEO stepped down and resigned. Why? Because when they go public, a lot of people are going to be named as possible PDFs. They're all ready for cover now. That's right. The ban of circus PDFs are in Discord. We know that.
Sounds like he's getting ready to rat on more people.
You know, possibly.
Well, he's going and saying that all this is connected to that poster, okay, with the investigation that the police or the FBI is doing, blah blah blah. This is all connected, and that us people that go into the Discords and all thing, there's many of us that are PDF files. Just the Joey stupid shit.
I don't know, man. I was hanging out in the Shuli Discord today. It's possible, I guess. I'm surrounded by them.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2 to 3 years for doing all that poster hanging shit.
Yeah, minimum. Mandatory sentence, right?
Period.
Yeah, Florida
not
ain't
confirmed, not a
tough
fact.
on crime, right?
Oh yeah, serious.
But possibly they're loaded with them. And I can't wait because the one that comes at you the hardest is the one that's got the most to lose. The one that continuously fucking still comes at you daily is got the most to fucking lose.
Wait, so people that are going after Joey C are millionaires with families and
right.
Because they got the most to lose. So only someone with a lot to lose would be going after Joey C, right? That makes sense.
Who's going after him?
Nobody.
I don't see anybody going after him.
No, he thinks people are coming after him. It's his entire life is a mob movie, right? Like there's all these conspiracies in his mind that things are happening that aren't. Like that's it.
I think he's just fucking paranoid.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah, he's definitely paranoid.
I mean, you picked up on that, right? The dude does. Actually, I do believe he has some mental issues. He's talked about having to take medication, obviously. I don't know if he's like borderline schizo or if he's got I think he's a bipolar guy myself.
Yeah, I
think he's yeah. Diesel got it right in the chat there.
Yeah.
Well,
that's confirmed.
He has claimed that he's already self-admitted that he's bipolar, but it's fucking Joey. You still don't know if he is or not because he's a fucking liar. Lies about everything.
And then there's that meth, which makes you seem bipolar because you have these highs and lows. You know, you stay up for 4 days feeling all good, and then you feel like shit for 3 days. So that could be part of it too.
Talked about doing pills.
Yeah, he likes going up, then going down, all around.
Okay, let's see here. Is there any more on that?
That guy doesn't scream.
You're getting a little
Fucking more than he
robot-y
does.
there. All right, you're back.
Sequence. And you know what? Eventually,
Talking
no
to me?
matter what, it will hit them in the ass and come out. It all will come out at the end. And they are just dumb. To sit here and call me the dumbest guy in the world, I love it. Thank you for making me dumb. Thank me for making it dumb in a simple little test. You fucking dox yourself, you fat fucking butterball bitch. Okay?
Stephen
Anything you want to
Pope
say, I'll give you.
What's that now?
He always refers to me as fat. Has he looked in the mirror?
Yeah, him and
Well,
Lou are
I
the
mean-
fattest dudes around for sure.
Joey's fat?
Fuck, I lost a lot of weight. What's that?
I said Joey's
did you say?
fat? Oh no. I said Joey's fat? Oh no.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Well, you saw him when he did the tearing the shirt off, right?
Yeah, that was
Shit,
some fine,
him sitting
incredible Hulk.
him sitting in that fucking chair the other day in that black shirt. That looked worse than him. Any of the pictures I've seen of him standing, he looked like fucking Jabba the Hutt, man.
That fucking deal where he tore his shirt off, man, looks like he was smuggling watermelons.
Oh yeah, him and fucking like Lou. Jesus, man, I've seen a side profile of that guy. Talk about a fat son of a bitch, man.
Oh, yeah, his belly sticks out a country mile.
Jesus.
You're legal, and you come on and you can talk anything you want to me. Okay? You're still a pussy. Just like when I drove you to the airport, you were like a little pussy in the back seat. You know, you think I was worried about you? Did you see me raise up my hair when you fucking
Little
allowed
pussy
me?
in the back.
Did you see? Because if you would have got stupid before you would have got even the kick of
Yes,
the
I
karate,
did.
I would have split your fucking head open in that fucking, and I let you on the side of the road. You understand?
Damn. Goddamn, he's got some animosity towards you, Kahuna. Split your head open and leave your ass on the side of the fucking road. Just like he's done with many
I was
bodies
sitting
over
right
the
behind him, and I was leaning up on the seat, and I had a fight putting him in a fucking rear naked choke so bad.
years.
There was me and two other people that didn't deserve to die, so I didn't do it.
So were you guys actually going at it, having a fucking verbal disagreement in the car?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you know him in a little fucking tiny car screaming like he does. You know, I never said a word. And then he's just fucking screaming and screaming and screaming. Finally, I just screamed over him just to get in 2 fucking sentences. We were getting to the airport, and it was getting to a point where I wasn't going to be able to say a word. I don't know. Fuck.
So what did it, when you yelled
I
like
shouldn't have
that?
did it. I shouldn't have screamed over him, but at the same time, you know how he is. The fucker don't shut up.
Well, what was his next reaction after you yelled? Ah! What did he do after that?
Oh, he was embarrassed because Mrs. C and Spider were in there, and I shouted him down. So he got embarrassed, and then he was pissed off because I did that in front of, you know, I scared the piss out of everybody. I shouldn't have did what I did, but it happened.
Well, was he
And,
like was he
you know,
yelling
Mrs.
at
C
you or just being loud, his normal
Yes.
self, like just
Nope.
wouldn't shut up?
Nope. I
He
had
was
told
going
him
off
that I was
on
taking
you.
2 weeks off, and then I told him I was taking 2 weeks off, and I didn't want to tell him earlier during DabbleCon because I didn't want to ruin the weekend for everybody. I was getting behind in work, and I said I need to take 2 weeks off. I have commitments coming up that I need to stick to, and I wasn't going to be there for 2 weeks. And he just went fucking ballistic and just kept screaming and screaming and screaming. And then I finally yelled over him, and I think everybody wet their pants just a little bit. And then when we got to the airport, Mrs. C was the only one that got out of the vehicle and actually said goodbye to me, was nice to me. even Spider didn't fucking say goodbye, and me and him were, fairly close.
Yeah, he really toes
Anyway,
the line with
that-
old Joey, doesn't he? Spider.
Well, yeah, he's fucking scared of him. You can tell. Somebody needs to set out a rescue mission for that boy.
You think Joey has beaten Spider over the years, back when he was a younger man?
No, but I think Spider's deathly afraid of him.
God.
There's more fear than respect, I believe.
Right. Well, all right. Let's go to this here. This is 101.26. 101. All right. I don't know what this one is. Oh, another loss for Joey C is what I titled it.
Good for me. So, and people want to say another loss for Joey C. Where have I lost anything in this Dabbleverse? Where have I lost?
Where'd you go, Ronnie?
Everything I've accomplished to do,
Another
I've
L
got
for the joke.
everything.
Oh,
If I
what
said
a
I was going on a
success.
show, I did it. It was done. You understand? I put together birthday streams and anniversary streams and had more top line shows come on my channel and one episode than anybody in the history of that. Anybody. I orchestrated that one by one myself. Nobody helped me. I did it myself by simply calling on
Your heart
people
out,
that I
Joe
know are my
Rogan.
friends. You understand? So I've got nothing else to prove.
You're my friend, Joseph.
Well, I am. We are good friends, and we'll always remain good friends.
Why didn't you take me to lunch yesterday, Joseph? I was waiting.
I couldn't. I just
Couldn't afford it.
Like,
with
I offered Lou.
You couldn't afford it, Lou, you fat ass.
I said, Lou, I'm leaving. I'm done for 90 days. You really want to not leave the channel? And I go, you have access to the channel. Get a co-host, a different co-host every Monday, one for Monday, one for Wednesday. Bring in different ones every week.
That could have
I'll
been
do
you,
it.
Kahuna.
I'm available.
That could have been you, Kahuna.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh man, do you know how much that would?
Send me a DM, Lou.
He would probably fire him if he did. You are persona non gratis now over there, big time.
Send the link.
So
He
what's
said
he
he was going
saying?
to send me the link the other day. You even just played it here a minute ago. He never sent the link.
Saying he lied, did he?
Just another L for the Joe.
Just another loss with Joey C.
Like a win for the toe, it's a L for the Joe.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's go back over here.
You do the show. I don't care. He said, nah, I'm taking off too then. And that's what he said. But he has the option to stay and keep the channel going. That's his choice. Just because I'm not going to stream, don't mean the channel has to not stream. That's up to Lou. Lou has that option. If he wants to stay, I think if he does stay, bring in a special host in every show would be good. I mean, how many shows would he have to do? He'd have to do 12 shows a month, 36 shows with 36 different guests. Can it be done? Probably.
Yeah, it could be if I wanted to, but nah.
That's what I'm saying. And he
Could
can talk
do it if
whatever
I
he wants,
wanted to.
Lou ain't gonna.
That
Well,
sounds
how
like
could he do
loose.
that with his other job there, watching the grandchild? He couldn't do it. The hell you talking about, Lou?
Yeah, that's.
I'm not gonna walk away.
No, that just doesn't make any sense. Oh, I could do it if I wanted to, but yeah, he's lazy. So, and we know he doesn't work like all the time. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely got some free time. He could do this shit. Everyone does.
Definitely.
How many people work full-time jobs, come home and do a live stream in the evenings? Like an hour and a half live stream every single day, let alone having to take time. He could easily just do a show instead of doing one more hour of Uber Eats or DoorDash, whatever he's doing.
Grandchild burn.
Yeah. Whoa. Rearing grandchildren is not good, huh?
Grandchildren rearing. Yeah, that
Don't
ain't
rear
good.
them. Don't rear your grandkids, folks. Bad
Kahuna,
advice.
are you available for this Saturday?
Send me the link. I'll definitely try.
Okay,
If the
cool.
weather's shitty, I'll be on time for sure.
All right. Well, it'll be the same time, 5:30 Pacific. So is that 7:30 your time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Quadfather, we got another show tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Any
we do.
special guests?
Yeah, we got John Jamingo and Jody B. in the place
John
to
Domingo
be.
and Jody B. All right,
Yeah.
cool. And I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. Sorry about the hang up. I had a death in the family and stuff, so I had to deal with that. Now, this Thursday, I'll be going to the funeral. But tomorrow night, we're going to be seeing y'all over on Quad's channel, BYB, and that's at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And I want to thank you all once again for tuning in, and we will see you this Saturday, and enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody.